It's Cambo. Welcome along to this exciting episode of This Town Brisbane. We're at the Burrow. What a great place to come for lunch, have a cup of coffee or some food, whatever you want to do. It's just a cool place to be. Now, we've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Amanda catches up with the fantastic singer-songwriter Anne Vreen. Chris takes us on a personal tour of the Rainbow Warrior. And Chiquita, you've got to check out her new fashion label, She. Don't miss out.
April star of the Music by the Sea concert series, Anne Vreen. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No worries. Thanks.
Thank you. Are you enjoying Brisbane so far?
So far, so good. The weather's beautiful, not too hot. Beautiful riverside.
Riverside, yeah. So are you looking forward to the concert tomorrow night?
Yes, very much so. I've never played in Sandgate before, and I like the ocean. Even have some songs about it. So that'll be good. And I'm playing with a Brisbane guitar player, Ewan McKenzie, who's quite known in the jazz scene in Brisbane and in Australia in general. So that'll be really fun. We had a little rehearsal today.
So can you tell me a little bit about your background in the music industry?
Well, in the industry, I'm an independent artist. I don't have a record label. And I've been touring full-time for about 4 years now.
So how many times have you been to Australia?
This is my 8th time.
Okay.
Yeah, I've come every year since 2005 in your summer.
Cool. So is that because you're avoiding your winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's much safer to be driving around in dry, sunny roads than snowy, slippery, blizzardy ones.
And that's Alberta, Canada that you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So you've been described as Dolly Parton meets Aretha Franklin. Is that how you describe yourself?
Well, that's how I describe my sound, or my singing anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Looks, not so much, for reasons that you can tell in every way between those two artists. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of soul, old school soul music, old school Americana, and there are obviously female artists that are really great in those categories. And singing-wise, my voice is sort of in the register of both of them, and I sort of use it in the ways that they do.
Feel the ocean deep beneath your skin. Feel the waves passing on the shore as the tide comes in.
They do?
Yeah. Do you have any other influences?
Oh, heaps. I just said heaps, which is very Australian. Lots. Tons. A great amount of them. Yeah, I mean, depending on if you're talking about singing or writing or piano playing or performing, it really varies and from album to album and song to song. I tend to really love the classic songwriting style of, like we were just talking about Paul Simon, who's like probably my biggest influence, who I missed at the Byron Blues Festival. And Leonard Cohen and people like who are quite poetic and with their with lyrics and language. But I'm a big fan of combining that sort of literary writing with soul music and Americana music and singing and play the piano and sing kind of what comes out of that.
Country, married a man who made her leave against her will. 5 kids, 1 on the way, 2 suitcases, and 14 days at sea. And I was one of those suitcases still. Whoa, the wind let me down.
So we've got your tour coming up at the moment. Your album is coming out in August. What is that about?
Yeah, so I mean, I have other albums that are out that I'm selling on this tour, but the one I'm working on have been working on off and on in the studio in Canada is going to be done in July or August, and it's definitely a lot more on the soul, funk, blues side of things. But using loops from old school soul drums and sort of looping them so it's kind of got a hip hop groove underneath it, and sort of in the Dap Kings kind of Amy Winehouse bit style, more or less, but a little bit edgier maybe than that.
Yeah, cool. So where can your audience go to find your music or pre-purchase your CD?
Well, the shows is the only place at the moment, so it's key for people to actually come out to the shows, and then I've got these download cards that they can purchase, and then included in that is the cost of having the CD mailed to them when it's finished. So that's all for now, but it will be available in the next few months online at my website, which is annvrien.com. That's ANNVRIEND.com.
Cool. And your music's also available on iTunes, and you're also on Facebook, Twitter, anything like that?
The new album isn't uploaded to iTunes yet, but it will be in the next few months, and everything else is up there as well. Yeah.
Great, cool. Thank you so much for having a chat with me today.
No worries, mate.
No worries, mate. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Bottoms up.